I like in the same way I felt the Pacers stole game one with like their late comeback. I felt like the Thunder kind of did it
I
in
agree.
game four because like to me the game almost felt over. Like even though the score was pretty
Mhm.
close, I'm like I just don't think the Pacers are going to like fold down the stretch. And they scored 3 points in the last 3.5 minutes, but I didn't foresee that happening at all.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, shout out to Shea, big game. I think Dagnall, well,
What do
he
you have,
has
like 17 in the fourth quarter?
he had 15 in the fourth. Yeah, but
15. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
monster
I
fourth
mean,
quarter.
yeah, crazy. He
Big
was
shots down the
crazy
stretch.
tough shots, bro. Like just I mean, other than I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot of controversy on that one shot where it looked like he traveled. Like he was just hitting crazy, like just crazy mid rangers, bro.
We
Like,
can talk about that one because I'm pretty
what do you think,
opinionated
bro?
on it. I mean, if they want to, it's tough because people say it's a push off. I'm like, yes, he did push off, but he's getting his jersey grabbed before the
Yeah,
push. So it's like if they're gonna let the jersey grab go, they're gonna let the push off go, and then like he gets tripped by his foot, and that causes him to travel. So they're not gonna call the travel without calling the trip. It's like they're just letting it play. And I'm somebody like I would rather them just like call the foul. If I'm being honest, like I know Durant, like you see him in the chat, like a lot of stoppages, like
yeah,
you
yeah,
talk basketball with him, he hates when they blow the whistle a lot. I
yeah.
don't care. I feel like if it's a foul, I get mad when I'm watching it and they don't call a foul.
I
Like
get
does it,
that.
if it impacts the game, I will say that. Because if it's something like at the half court line where somebody gets bumped and like he doesn't turn the ball over or anything like that, I don't care if they let it go. Like if it's not impacting the game in a way, like I don't care if they let fouls go.
Mhm.
But if it is impacting the game like that, where he's like grabbing his jersey and then it leads to like three other missed calls like that, I would rather them just like call the foul on the drive. Like I know it's gonna make fans mad, but yeah, that one like the push off was the most egregious out of the three violations on that one play. So I see why that's the one people gravitate toward. But like
Mhm.
you see him like getting his jersey held on the drive, which also is a foul. And I don't know. I just don't. I would have been mad if the travel was called because he did get tripped before that by his like the foot to foot contact, which would be a defensive foul. But the one that's making me mad is you know the one where he's like at the nail and Neesmith just has like his arm like
Oh yeah,
his
yeah,
on
yeah,
his
yeah.
shoulder
He
and
did
he
the
goes up
shot.
for the shot. It's like yes, he's trying
Yeah,
to draw the foul, but like this is something that's taught in AAU. You can't like put your hands on the
yeah,
guy you're defending.
yeah,
Like I don't know. I see that. I don't. My reaction is not to get mad at Shea. My reaction is to get mad at Neesmith because I'm like, bro, what
yeah,
are you
yeah.
doing? Like that, and that's a guy that you know is going to draw a foul. So why do you have your hands on him? Like that
Yeah.
just didn't make sense to me.
I
Like I know
understand
he plays
because
at the
like
NBA level, he's a great defensive player, but what are you doing?
yeah, like even to your point, it looked like at the end of the game he was hunting Neesmith. You know, like I when I saw him call for the screen to get Neesmith on him, I was like, oh man, like he really thinks he can score on him multiple times. Like, all right, bet, like let's see what he does. And I was watching a couple of videos on just the game in general, rewatching the game, and it really looked like Shea understood that Neesmith's tendency to gamble on defense, kind of like if you think of like a Jaren Jackson or like a Dylan Brooks, like that would have been the way better matchup versus Andrew Nemhard, who I think is more of like a calculated defender. Um, so it was definitely really interesting to see him get those calls because some of them I won't lie, like it definitely looked like they were just calling them to make it a game at times. Um, but I also think like if you're the Pacers, you can't put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, I think part of taking Neesmith was like purely to get him to foul out of the game because he eventually did. Um, and I think that's really smart. Like when somebody has five fouls,
Yeah,
I
I
hate
agree.
when the NBA when like NBA teams like go away from that guy. Like if I had like I don't know, there's times when the players like Jokic would pick up his fifth foul. It's like that's the best player on that team. Like attack him every single time and like make them call a foul. And I know because it's five and it's Jokic, like the refs probably won't foul him out of the game.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, I would attack him because at least he's like at the very worst, he's gonna be like more cautious to not pick up that last foul.
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And